Hello, this is Nitin Dahad with EE Times. I'm talking to Wienke Giezeman, who's a founder of the Things Industries. How are you, Wienke? How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much.
Okay, well, you did a keynote today here at the IoT Tech Expo. What were you talking about?
We're talking about our company. We specialize in building software for our customers that build LoRaWAN networks and solutions. We are here with this wall of partners that have brought many different devices that solve many IoT problems. And basically my talk about here in 2026 is about IT has gone through this hype curve where it's been, expectations were inflated, we were disappointed, and I've showed 10 cases of customers that deploy more than 100,000 devices all across the world on our global platform. Because I'm here out there just to make sure that everybody gets inspired about kind of what kind of real life solutions one can build.
What is it that is like really exciting in all of these products, or the ones you mentioned this morning, that makes you think, okay, this is really where IoT comes into its own?
Yeah, now, so we're a technology platform, so actually for all these use cases I talk about, I of course don't know anything about the context or the business problems. What I can observe is that they scale, and I can observe that they're solving all these operational problems that I would never know if they would exist. So one example.
The question is like, what impresses you most then?
No, what impresses me mostly is I think I just have to give some examples. Right, we have this customer that is integrating IoT in these plane crates. So these are curved aluminum crates, and they are creating crates that ship a medicine. So you need to do condition monitoring. But when the crate is unloaded, it sends the data to an IoT gateway on the airport, and then they have near real-time information that if anything has gone wrong, you have to act. We have condition monitoring for food during logistics.
So both of those like temperature controlled as well.
Yeah. And then, for instance, in the energy market, water meters, but also a lot of legacy buildings or even retail shops. What you can do is you have these little devices. You just put them around the cable of a fridge or of anything, and you can measure the energy and be very specific about energy monitoring, agricultural, cattle tracking, moisture of soil, water infrastructure, leakage. So we have 1,000 customers, and all of them do something different.
There's so much diversity. Is there anything that you see as a trend from your 100,000 devices you said you've got deployed on your networks? Do you see any particular trends in terms of networks, in terms of applications, in terms of volume?
Yeah, so we have 4 million devices on the platform.
Sorry, 4 million. Sorry.
And I get this question every day. It's like, where is the big growth trend? What's the main thing? And we did an analysis on the different verticals that we have, and they're all quite similar in size. If you look at volume, water metering, of course, is a trend, but the margins are pretty low because there's so much competition. What I'm very excited about is like a lot of different building management things. If we look, for instance, here in the UK, if we look at 2050, 80% of the buildings that are standing in 2050 are already built right now. So building systems and making buildings smarter is a retrofitting market. It's an aftermarket.
Look at this. This is a historic building.
It is a historic building. Yeah, but if you look here in London, like it's all going to be aftermarket. And LoRaWAN, in that sense, is a perfect technology because you don't have to pull a cable. It is very cost effective, and installing it is done fairly easy. So building is a very interesting vertical where we see a lot happening, and then there's this 100 niches. I mean, like simple like door open sensors. This is like a pulse meter. So in an industrial setting, you could connect anything to this.
It's raining today, and you've got the flood sensor there. So
there's a flood sensor. Yeah, somebody took it. I don't know what happened there. So, and then, for instance, this is very interesting. This is one device. It has a little solar panel on it. right?
Okay.
So it charges itself.
Yeah.
Right? It has a longer lifetime. And I actually stopped predicting or thinking about what our customers would do. I'm just being surprised every day. The market is super fragmented, and I think what we see here at the show, and what we always advocated, is that basically we're building these data bit pipes from the edge to the cloud, and sometimes it's LoRa, sometimes it's Bluetooth, sometimes there's a cellular or SIM card involved, and what you want, I think we in 2026, many people understand that we can build these bit pipes. And they know the differences, and then we have this gravitational force of AI that can again do more with our data. And the current generation of Gen AI, they consumed all publicly available data.
Yeah.
So that game has been played. The game is now going to be played on proprietary enterprise data. And a lot of that enterprise data is in the edge. It's in your operation. It's in your truck. It's in your warehouse. It's in your site. And it's just a very logical next step is that this demand for these bit pipes is going to ever increase.
Indeed. What do you want to achieve in the next year, 2 years with what you're doing?
Yeah, so we grow around 30% year on year. Of the success of our customers, we don't have any investors, and this opportunity is massive.
Now, is there anything geographically different? Because I mean, I know we bumped into each other at CES.
Yep.
There's going to be this show. There's Embedded World coming up in London. Sorry, in Nuremberg, and then you've got your own conference in October. Do you see any regional differences, or it's pretty uniform across?
It's. I think the regional differences are pushed by regulation.
Okay.
So maybe some regulators, for instance, here in the UK, they pushed for smart water metering. So that market created. In France, they're pushing more for better energy monitoring the energy usage of buildings.
Okay.
So I think you definitely see these geographical kind of spikes or kind of interest. Definitely, but that's really mostly pushed by regulation.
Okay. Well, Wienke, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.